have deleted the first video. I don't see it. So we'll start over because it's in our heart. So welcome. Welcome to Chicago Live, guys. This is Laverne and Shay. And we are here to bless your spirit. Now, maybe they stole it for themselves. So you may see this video. In fact, I put my face on it since people are stupid. I'm not dressed. I got stuff on backwards. And I've done nothing with my face. It's natural. Okay. But what I was saying was, welcome to Chicago Live. You can hear anything, see anything, can't make it up. Cannot. So I pretty much am starting over because I feel the need to let people know that there's a lot of things going on, and I try not to call names because I wouldn't want anybody calling my name under any circumstances. So thank God for those that are willing to go through whatever doing that. No, thank you. The other thing is, I was stating how when you're younger, there's a lot of things that can transpire that can cause you to be tainted, jaded, demonic, possessed, Jezebelic. And we take it every day as nothing, but some of these energies really do pop out. So if you were, I was talking about the guy that I met, that I've known for probably 27 years, 25. Just say he's a cop, ex-cop. And he asked me to send him a picture. And it's like, no, because that could be illegal in some cases. And I'm feeding your demon. And I've been trying to tell him he needs an exorcism because of something he did to me. And he doesn't see much of it, and I can see it as not that much. I mean, I'm not pressing charges or anything, but I understand that's not a good spirit, so I don't want to do a lot with you. And he acts like he don't understand that, and it's like, I said what I said. So now I called him, and I did mention, hey, God, it's a lot going on. Woo. And instead of him thinking, oh, let me be a good friend, I already got 4, 5, 6 friends or more. He's thinking, oh, damsel in distress. Oh, my God, I get to have another chance for her. Oh, and she's telling me this sad story. Oh, man. No, this is not a place for you to be trying to figure out how good you're going to be so you can get me to do the dumb stuff again. And I was just mentioning what's going on. And I guess he figured, oh, poor baby going crazy. Hello, Jonathan Bennett. Hello, Elche Maldonado. Hello, Sandy. So I was just saying how sometimes when trauma happens in our lives at certain ages, the devil enters through those traumas that cause us to have a beady idea of life where we have to steal people's husbands, cars, lifestyles, possessions, children. And we don't see anything wrong with it, but it is. These people can see a train going by and they'll think, oh, nobody's looking. We have to go get everything off the train and go sell it somewhere. Who does that? People that have had some type of trauma and the devil attached themselves to it. And they have to feed it. How do you feed it? Stealing. You have to feed the demon because otherwise you feel like you're dying. That's another thing. When you're trying to detach from that, it makes you feel like you're going to pop. Hello, Parker Kelly. Hello, this is a cat. H. Grandma Javier. Hello. I don't know what BB is. All right. I did what? I don't know. Oh, the grandma maybe. Yeah. You have to feed that demon. So whatever happened to him with his childhood, he now feeds this thing pictures. It's not greedy right now. And it probably has been because what he did to me was greedy. But anyway, it was egregious. Anyway, he was a cop at the time. And I had to deal with that. Hi, thank you. So, yeah, I like to know more about that cat. The grandma. Wait, that's funny. I'm a cat, I ate my grandma. So you're a cat? Your grandma was a cat? Not a kid, a cat. Y'all funny. So, oh my God, y'all funny. So, somehow, You have to feed it, or it really does make you feel sick. So if someone like me is talking about God and justice and you should not do that, you need to get saved and believe, because you're going to have that one choice. In my other video, you'll see that I just uploaded it. You're going to have that one choice in life, because we're all created righteous overall. We were born in sin, but God made us. I was talking about demon dolls and diamond dolls. The difference in some women, like myself, is I don't do all the makeup and the lashes and all that because I know that I'm valuable. When God made me from the earth, I was as a diamond, but in the form of a rock. But I knew I was a diamond. So I didn't have to refine it and make it shiny for people to want to buy. By essence, we're all diamonds, men and women. Period. We're valuable to this earth. And people don't see it because they don't have on the lashes, they don't have on this, they don't have that. And even sometimes people still don't see that you're a diamond, and it's because they are possessed, most likely. They don't understand the balances and the checks of nature, of God, the creator. So they tend to see people with the lashes, with the hair, with the color, with the eyebrows, with the rings and the this and the that, and the cars and that. They see that as diamond. Oh, that's shiny. Ooh, and they want it. But that person may not know that they're a diamond. So they're putting on all the shiny stuff to attract people as if they're a diamond. But see, this one over here knew that she was a diamond, so she didn't do all of that. So whoever found her would know that she already had value. That's the difference between the two. Does that make sense? It's like, just say me, I already know that I'm a diamond. So I carry myself a certain way that's not defined by if I can wear a ring or drive a car or live in a certain type of house or building or have a man or this or the lashes and the hair, this, that, other. I still know my value. I still know I'm valuable. I still know I'm with God. I'm still precious. The same as this person that's just putting on the Ritz. We're not saying because you wear that stuff that you're not a diamond, but there's a lot of people that look good. They don't feel it. They don't own it. They don't understand. You were born precious. You were chosen by God. And see, that's what I know. But they don't know that, so they put on all that good glitz and money and good job and good hair and good family and a good house and a good background. And they're getting all the football players on the stage, the Broadway. They're getting all the, rappers and, but then here you are, you every day. Very valuable. But they ain't looking at that. Now, a few people unpeeped you. So I feel that was what I was talking about. So whenever you're the girl that puts on all the diamonds, you don't understand that you are one. You really don't. You tend to put on all the glitz and glam and get the guy that sees you as a diamond because of what you're wearing, what you look like, how your hair is natural, how your lashes are, and it's just cute all the time. You do all the little cute girly things, the hair and the nails, and you do all the little poses girls do when they want to get a guy. I don't do none of it. I just don't. So, point is, when you understand that you're valuable, you don't have to do none of that. You're fine just like that. I ain't got no hair on there. And my hair don't grow very well because I heard somebody that thinks this my hair theirs. I was trying to figure it out. I never believed in magic. It won't grow. And there's no reason why. So I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Whoever's playing games with my health, may it go back to the universe or you. I don't really care at this point. So when you had a trauma in your life as a kid, the devil attaches himself to you. And it causes you to make decisions based on feelings because you don't have the wherewithal to make a spiritual decision, which is why kids should be taught spiritual principles. It will help them in life. So when they become adults, they will get the understanding that, okay, that happened, but I need to now deal with it as an adult from an adult point of view and release that and go into my adult life with that understanding, with that experience, with that knowledge. not continue to recycle the same thoughts and ideas. And I was just talking about that in the other video. When that happens, you have to replace those things with good things. Like if you grew up thinking as a woman, as good as you look, hair, nails, but you still have in back your head, I'm not good enough. I got to put on this facade. Because the man going to see it eventually if he's a good guy. Like your demon's going to pop out. He either going to put up with it and it's going to drag him down or keep him low. Or he's going to say, no, thank you. Because I didn't know you had that. Now, I was saying, too, sometimes when women have husbands or men have wives, sometimes this lady can be seduced either by the environment or by a guy or a situation. So it's spirit. It can be an idea that's planted. Say she's a good girl. You give her money, pay the bills, she gonna do it. There's never been a hiccup. She smiles, she cooks, she's good. If this thing pops out, the spirit, whether it's somebody saying, girl, if I was you, I would go and do some of that money and do, me a business or something on the side. I wouldn't even tell them. I'll just get it and make me some money and put it back. Now, you see how stupid that is, right? She has a good home, good husband, good provider, good father for the children, good man. He's always there. He does everything. And here's this little girl, let's go shopping. And she takes the money that's supposed to go somewhere else and go with this cousin, sister, brother, whoever, friend. Now she's short. And she keeps doing this because he normally just say, oh, that's $50 short. Okay. And I'll just give it to her. But it starts to fester, right? Because she's listening to the environment. So now she's messing up. Or say she's seduced by someone and it's an evil person that would even do that. So now she's acting a little provocative. She's wearing strange things. She's coming up missing. She's doing extra things during the day that she wasn't doing before. And you're thinking, okay, she got a new friend. And so you're at work and you're starting to see her being a little bit more seductive and a little bit more distant because whoever she's feeding, the demons in them, ain't got nothing on you. I will pack my junk up if I found out there was somebody else, and I'll probably take the kids with me and let her have it. She's possessed. She's feeding somebody's demons, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, why she's absent. She's not paying the bills like she used to. She's not under your rule of your house. She needs to go to that dude's house and leave the kids. Hug her home. That's that. It happens. Y'all might not see it that way. Don't fight over these people. They possessed. That is not no verbal conversation. They're not changing. They're going to see how they can get you to calm down and probably go do it again. Now, can some people be delivered quickly? That's on them to accept, okay, that was wrong. I need to purge myself of that type of behavior. But can you control that? Can you really know that they really repented and stopped? And it ain't with your eyeballs. Well, I don't see it. I'm on. I check the phone. You shouldn't live like that. You shouldn't have to live like that. So that's what I was saying. And then the second video, and I had a more detailed example of how sometimes, again, in youth, people get into stuff and they carry it into their adult lives and they don't apply the Bible and they end up getting caught up with Jezebel, doing some very heinous, bad, illegal things. But I think the second video kind of puts that into perspective because the first video don't normally go there like that, but it deleted completely because the app said it needed to update. So whatever I was saying, it was so great. It's gone, but it's in my heart and spirit, and I will always come back again and be able to talk about the same thing because it needs to be said. So until next time, guys, this is supposed to be the first video, but it's being uploaded again or recorded because the first one went out with an update suddenly. So check out the second video, which is now the first video, and this is in coincide to the first one that I can't find. So this is number one, being re-recorded because the first one disappeared. And then the one I just uploaded is the second part to the first one that disappeared. Makes sense. I'm replacing the first one that I can't find with this one. So this is one. The other one is two. And I was talking for about 40 minutes, I think, there. But I said everything in 15, which is not hard. You all have a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, put yourself in other people's shoes. In other words, if you think about doing something, think if somebody did this to me, well, how would I feel? If someone was to do what I'm wanting to do to this person, how would that make me feel? How would I look? How would they look? That's how you stay out of jail. Bye for now.